Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. This is Dream Another Day Tarot, and this is going to be a reading for whoever needs to hear it. So please keep in mind this is the general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. Just take what does and leave the rest for somebody else. Please also keep in mind that gender is fluid in tarot, so I'm going to be using gender neutral language as much as possible in order to make my readings more inclusive. And that way you can just place yourself where you fit, okay? So we're going to say our affirmations real quick, and then we'll get right into the reading. Thank you, Spirit, for your divine messages and guidance. We are deeply grateful, and we know we couldn't do this without you. Would you please help guide the collective spirit for their highest good, and please bless us and protect us as we move forward into this reading. Okay, let's get into it. Phew, how y'all doing? It's been, a hell of an energy that we're moving through here. You know, a lot of astrological events going on. Okay. Oof, 9 of Swords, honey. You may be having some bad dreams, okay? I'm just gonna put it like I sees it. You could be having some bad dreams. You also could be suffering from a little bit of anxiety, okay? Happens to the best of us. It's totally normal, especially in a time like this. Yada, yada. I'm sure they've been saying that for centuries. Okay. Hanged Man. So, okay, part of your anxiety could be that you are having to stay still right now, or you are feeling kind of stuck in contemplation. And so it's possible that you may be just trying to gain a little bit of clarity, but you're having to stick it out. You know what I mean? Like you're having to just stay put is the energy. Okay, 6 of Cups coming out. You could be revisiting the past in your mind, okay, is what I'm getting here with this 9 of Swords. Maybe the past is kind of haunting you a little bit, past connections, you know. There could be people from your past that are kind of materializing in your dreams, maybe. It's really interesting. But it's for you to gain some type of, wow, you really are having to stay put. You've got the 8 of Swords. I honestly, this is crazy, but I feel like this is for a reason. So if you are resonating with this so far, please stick around, because I feel like we're gonna get a little insight here, especially with this Hanged Man, because there's always, and you know what, y'all, I'm not gonna say everything happens for a reason. You know, sometimes the reason is just that somebody made a decision, or, you know, didn't make a decision, and then things happened, right? But the meaning that we take away from it is up to us. So we can choose to see a deeper meaning or not. But in this case, it's almost like, I would say there's a purpose to it. You know, sometimes we think that when things don't happen the way we want them to, or they don't, you know, things don't work out, so to speak, with, you know, whether it's, you know, work, family, friendships, relationships, like romantic relationships. A lot of times there's a purpose behind our suffering and our struggle. And if we can have that kind of mindset when we're dealing with an energy like this, then we can say, okay, what is the purpose of this? You know, could I find purpose in this? Is there something positive? Like, you know, feel your feelings. You know, I'm not saying to just immediately try and be positive about it, but I'm saying that there could be a way for you to dig a little deeper, you know what I mean, and say, let me lean into this. Like, you know, is there a why? Or maybe if there's not even a why, is there something that I could discover about myself or about the world? Or, you know, can I discover something that's actually makes this meaningful? How about that? You know, we'll put it that way. Because I feel like there's something else going on here. It's deeper. It's deeper, you know, there's this energy, there's something, it's like this monkey on your back, or this thing that won't go away. Oh, 10 of Wands, yeah. It's something that you're carrying, okay? It is something that you're carrying, and even though that may be hard to hear for some of you, because you don't want to, okay, so sometimes it's hard for us to admit when, you know, we are holding on to something that is creating toxicity in our lives. But here's the thing, it's like, I don't want to sit here and say that, you know, because look, Okay, if there's any energy that's haunting you from the past, it could be tenacious, okay? So I'm not necessarily saying like, you know, you're overthinking. You might be, but it's like, it's something that it's like a monkey on your back, you know what I mean? It's challenging to get rid of. And it could be coming from, you know, often with this type of energy, there was either like a heartbreak or a betrayal or like something traumatic, you know what I mean? So that's kind of what makes it where that it sticks with you, and then you have to like, this sticky thing. So it's been this heavy thing, like I feel like you're carrying this heavy burden, okay? And we're not gonna dwell on that too much, just so you know. So we're not gonna get into like a past love reading right now, okay? But you've got the 7 of Wands coming out in reverse. So it's almost like Spirit is advising you to just like let your guard down, okay? Let your guard down and allow yourself to feel these feelings, because you may be like, you know, I don't want to go there. I don't really want to like, you know, deal with that. 3 of Wands, I want to look forward, you know, and that's good. You should look forward, but like allow this to just pass. Allow it to wash over you and to pass. And, you know, like I said, it's like, is there deeper meaning that we can find in this? Like, why is it coming up now? Is it the time of year? You know, could it be like a reoccurring thing? Lovers in reverse, you know, maybe there was some, you know, some bad decisions made in love. You know, you may still have regrets, or there may be things that you need to forgive. Ooh. Wow, immediately. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Wow. You got the 7 of Swords and the Star. And do you see how this person is almost like stealing away? They're stealing from this person. It's like, here's the energy. You showed up like this. This is what I'm getting here. You showed up like this, very genuine, very open-hearted, very connected, very, you know, connected to your divinity, expressing yourself from a divine place. And then this is how whoever you were dealing with showed up. You know, they took what they could carry, they took what they could get out of you, and then they stole away with it, basically. You know, they used you. They took advantage of that kindness and that open-heartedness, and that generosity, right? So that is what it is. Because I could tell right away, it was like, this is something sticky because it came from something traumatic. And that was the energy. Those cards just came out over the Lovers in reverse. So it's like, maybe you've made some poor decisions in love, and maybe other people, it's not that you maybe made a poor decision by trusting somebody who was untrustworthy, but they also made a poor decision by treating you the way that they did. So we're not going to take full responsibility for other people's actions, but we're going to take responsibility where it is actually our responsibility, you know? So let's keep going. I feel like there's more to be said about this, you know? Thank you, Spirit. Just keep powering through. I mean, look at that, 4 of Pentacles. So like I said, again, you may still be holding on to a little bit of this. And maybe y'all, maybe it's not that you're holding on to this specific situation. So if you're not resonating with that, perhaps you're just holding on to the narrative. And that can be equally as sticky, because especially if this is like repeat experiences or multiple things throughout time, then it can create like a sense of, you know, a narrative about your life and about love and about, you know, all of that. So you may still be holding on to some of that. Look at that. Hell to the yeah, because look, things are changing though. 6 of Swords. You're moving on to calmer waters. You have been on the move, okay? You are moving on. I don't get that you're the type of person where that like, you haven't been trying, you know? So like movement is starting to occur. You've got the Page of Wands. You're willing to start fresh. You're willing to look at it through new eyes. You're willing to say, you know, okay, you know, maybe I don't know anything about love. You know what I mean? Maybe I don't know shit about, you know, about other people. Maybe I don't know even what my story is, you know? As in, you're willing to start over, where you're like, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong about, you know, everyone's like this, you know? Maybe I'm wrong about, you know, for instance, like if you're straight, the opposite sex, right? Or like maybe I don't really know about, you know, like I have all these toxic ideologies about people when it comes to dating or whatever. And so, you know, maybe I don't know shit about shit. You know what I mean? You're willing to start over, almost like, you know, and you've got the Ace of Wands. I mean, it's like, this is a brand new beginning, a brand new, exciting, energetic beginning, because you're willing to move on from that narrative. God, that is powerful. See, look, I knew that there was something deeper, y'all. I could feel it, that this is really not about what happened to you. It's about purging the energy and the narrative and starting over and saying, you know what? I give up. Maybe bad things happened. Maybe people made poor decisions. Maybe it hurt me. And yes, it, you know, something that I'm still getting over. Okay. You know what I mean? And that's fucking okay. But I'm not going to hold on to it. I'm not going to carry this narrative anymore, because it's beyond that one person or those 3 people or those 10 people. It doesn't matter what you went through, honey. This is like, it has been a monkey on your back for long enough, and you know this. And so this is the purpose behind this moment in time, this little struggle that you may be having, like this little internal thing, because it is giving you the opportunity to move forward. Fucking Emperor, you're taking your power back. That's the whole purpose of this struggle. I'm really getting that. You're getting your power back, because you're allowing this energy to come up. You're dealing with it, and in some ways Spirit may have had to hold you down and make you deal with it. You know, that might be why you feel like, you know, this stress and feeling stuck and yada yada. It's because Spirit needed to like pigeonhole you almost, right? Where that you had nowhere else to go and nothing else to do. You know what I mean? And just put you right in the middle of it. And so then you're like, you know, how do I get out of this, you know? Well, the only way out is through. So now I feel like you're facing it, you're dealing with it, maybe uncomfortable and annoying, like why, you know? But then the reason why is so that you can shed this toxic fucking narrative about yourself, your life, other people, dating, work, whatever it is. Shed this narrative. And as soon as you do that, then you're starting over fresh, like, I don't know. You're like, I have a past, but I don't have a story. You know what I mean? So you're kind of like, yeah, that happened, but that's not the way things always are going to be. That's not the way things are all the time. And that's not how everybody is. And that's not how I am anymore. So, you know, we're starting over. We're starting fresh. So this is actually a beautiful reading, y'all. I'm going to pull a couple oracle cards. If you do like the video, please do hit that like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed. And also check out my donation links in the description box below, as well as my link tree for all my other socials if you want to follow me. So, okay. Wow, this is a beautiful reading actually, and it, like I said, it can be a little uncomfortable. It's like growing pains, because it's like you're it's like you're starting all over. You're going all the way back to the beginning. You know, it's like this energy of like you're going through like second, I literally just heard like second puberty, which is like so crazy. Hell yeah. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. So this is really like solidifying this energy. Well, not solidifying it, but this is really kind of like adding to this energy of, you know, being fearless and free. Okay, does 9 of Swords and 8 of Swords energy sound like being fearless and free? You know, no, the more energy and intention that you're bringing to this situation, then it's like having faith that things can change, things can be different, and things can actually work out in your favor. Having faith in that, and it's gonna make you less fearful, and it's gonna make you feel more free no matter what you're going through. Okay, I am a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love. right? Not to wall yourself off, but to experience it. So we have to shed those narratives so you can continue to experience life and love, right? Okay, one more, Spirit. What a cool reading. Thank you. Hold on. Hold on. That one came up in the last reading. So I'm gonna choose the other one that came out on top. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. So try and think positive, and I think things are gonna work out a lot smoother. So just give it a shot. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and close this reading out. Thank you so much for being here. Again, do hit those buttons, drop me a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you again next time. Thanks. Bye.